Понимаете, я же прошел такое же испытание, как
I grew up like any other Soviet child. I went to Soviet school, I became a pioneer and then a young communist.
Я был пионером, был комсомольцем.
When I turned 6, they gave me an incredibly thick Pushkin volume. I was barely able to drag it with both hands. I went to a pioneer camp. They were wonderful. The Communist Internationale organized them. By any standards, we lived in poverty. Mum and Dad received very meager incomes. We lived in a communal apartment with other families. The apartment we used to live in was considered big because at the time, living in a 3- or 4-room apartment was a great luxury. I remember when we went to Red Square to see Fidel Castro when he came to Russia. I had to bring a stupid bunch of artificial flowers, which I later had to give out in the Red Square area. I remember the bonfires at the Red Square and the soldiers in their furs, wearing their Budyonov berets and holding rifles. Those were the days of Lenin's death. By this time, I was 14. Our whole generation had been brought up in such an atheist educational system, both at home and at school, that faith had no room at all in our lives. When we secretly went to church for Easter, they somehow found out about it and singled us out for humiliation during school assembly. We were not allowed to go to church on any account. My childhood was good and happy. I remember it with a great deal of affection and envy for myself that I had such a good childhood. But after all, what was really so good about it?